I want to talk about this real quickly. Some background as to how this comment came to be. Somebody did a video asking, what would your funeral song be? What song do you want played at your funeral? Now, I'd like a lot of music played at my funeral. I'd like live Grateful Dead to be laid over the background of the entire funeral. But if you're talking one song that I'd like played, probably "Truckin'" by the Grateful Dead. And this person here says, I don't want a funeral, forget me and move on. And I totally understand that perspective. I'm going to be dead, so it's not something that's going to offend or delight me in any way, shape, or form. I understand the whole, I don't want a funeral, I don't want a big event, I don't want people mourning over me, but I do want to say this, and I'm not saying it to be rude, I'm just saying it to be factual. The funeral isn't for you if you're the dead person. The funeral is for your friends, family, co-workers, people that you've known in your life to get some closure is the term that's tossed around a lot, is to have a celebration of it's for the people that are left behind, the people that are still here. And this subject is somewhat ironic in that this past week, on Friday, we attended a funeral for a friend of ours who left way too suddenly. He passed away at the age of 51. That's too goddamn soon. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children. A daughter, his oldest, who's an adult, gone through college, out on her own. A son who's currently in school, college, and a daughter who's, I believe, in junior high. That event wasn't for him. That event was for his wife and his kids and the people that knew him. And sometimes that shit is needed, Sometimes it is needed to get together with the people in your life so that you can celebrate somebody's life and mourn their loss. Ironically, this subject of what would your funeral song be came up this week, because I say ironically because at his funeral, the song that they played to sort of kick off the service was the theme song to Raiders of the Lost Ark. Because you can play whatever the fuck you want at your loved one's funeral, and you can request any song you want to be played at your loved one's funeral. And we all sat around and got a chuckle and knew why that song was being played, and thought to ourselves, now that's appropriate. More than some hymn, more than some gospel choir singing, that was him. That was appropriate. And so I understand where you're coming from. I truly do. Don't even bother wasting the money. Don't bother getting dressed up. Just move on. But the people who are still here need to do that sometimes. For my funeral, I would hope my wife and kids keep this. I say my wife in case I go before her. I hope they keep this and understand what it is I want. Don't put me in a fucking suit. Do not put me in a fucking suit. Put me in a pair of shorts and a tie-dye with no shoes on. Play live Grateful Dead in the background, and do not dress up for my funeral. And I don't have a problem with people dressing up, but don't. If that's not how you would dress when you and I were hanging out when I was alive, then don't dress that way when you're celebrating my death. Dress as you would come to see me, hanging out in the backyard, or if you came to see me at the carnival or at some other event in town. Just dress the way you would normally dress. Throw on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and come to my funeral. $51 is too soon, though. It really is. He didn't deserve that, and his family didn't deserve that.